We have been talking about uranium glass and trying to study whether or not uranium glass is as bad as they say it is. So today we're actually going to talk about what uranium glass is and what's going on. Radiation.
All right, general chemistry? No, too much. Let's go with the simplified version.
What is radiation? Don't go by Webster's definition. Technically, radiation, simplified, is energy traveling through space. Now, what's happening with radioactive materials is that it is permeating energy at all times. We're going to talk about stable and unstable elements. Uranium is considered to be an unstable element. Metals, especially like copper, for example, are a stable element, but can also be conductive. I thought they'd be very much the same, but they're much different.
From uranium, radon, palladium, bismuth, essentially they're all in an excited state trying to turn themselves into lead.
Lead is a stable but conductive material. Now, in stable materials like copper and lead, they have in the atomic structure, the outermost shell of the atom is called the valence shell. The valence shell has an additional electron. These atoms are next to each other, and what it's doing with that most valence shell and that additional electron, once you apply electricity to it, it's trying to exchange, or it exchanges, that electron with the next atom. Constantly shares that electron in the valence shell with the next atom, making it conductive. Well, with the unstable elements, it acts a little differently. It's permeating energy without having energy applied. We have different kinds of radiation, and they penetrate differently. So we have alpha radiation, which is essentially, instead of it being an electron on the valence shell, what it's doing is it is taking 2 protons and 2 neutrons and shoving it out of the nucleus of the cell, of the atom. And then with beta, you have a neutron in the center nucleus that turns into a proton.
Alpha radiation removes 2 protons and 2 neutrons. Beta radiation, a neutron in the atomic nucleus spontaneously changes into a proton. Something as simple as paper stops alpha radiation, stops the alpha particle. Something as simple as plastic, sheet metal, stops the beta particle. And something like lead would stop gamma radiation.
I believe the unstable elements are mined from the Earth and are charged. And I believe that the alpha particles, beta particles are trying to find ground. And they decay differently over time. Crazy.
Uranium glass would take 4.4 billion years to decay into lead.
Super cool. Radiation. Energy traveling through space. Lots to learn. Lots to keep researching. Radioactive materials are exerting energy from the nucleus, trying to stabilize itself over time.